Alright guys, so in my hands today I have what might actually be the most beautiful shoe that I've ever had in my collection. Shout out to my dad for these because he surprised me with these. He saw them and he thought they were just incredible. So these are the New Balance 990 V3 outside clothes colorway by Joe Fresh Goods. Now, if you guys don't know about Joe Fresh Goods, he is absolutely taking over the market when it comes to New Balance, and we really needed like a nice collaboration type of thing with New Balance, because while the regular New Balances are good quality and they are cool, they're definitely just missing that pop that this shoe has. So the designer coming out of the west side of Chicago made one collaboration with New Balance before this one that we're talking about today, and that was the Anatomy of the Heart New Balances. Those skyrocketed upwards. I don't know exactly what New Balance model those are, but I don't think they're the same one as these. These are the 990 V3. So then this shoe came out, the outside closed model, but then after these they also had a bunch of other ones that released recently. You had the 993s, you had I believe 3 colorways of those, and I think they even had a few other ones. The Inside Voices, which I actually hit for retail in a size 9 in May when getting off a plane, which is a pretty interesting story about those. But I think that these outside clothes are the best ones, and it's not even really close in my opinion. Let's get into some of the details. We've never really reviewed a shoe like this before. The lateral side, you have that big N, and you have like these water droplet looking circular pivots all throughout the lateral side of the shoe. And that is a very cool detail. Just the way those like match up with this beige salmon color. And then on the back of the shoe you have this light brown kind of coloring that you can see. And there's also a green little tab right here that's like plastic. And then right above that you have JFG, obviously Joe Fresh Goods. And yeah, so that's the lateral side. The front toe box, you have that same light beige pattern right there, or that light beige material rather. On the front of the shoe itself, you have a big blue water droplet looking thing, and that contrasts with this darker beige color or salmon. And overall, there's like 6 or 7 different colors on the shoe. You have this blue, which is kind of like the dominant color, but then you also have this like baseball glove brown, as well as this beige, and then this color is also different than this one. So that's 3 right there, and then you have the green that's kind of all around the shoe, and then that outsole is kind of like that baseball glove thing going on again. So yeah, that's basically a look at the shoe. The outsole is also very cool. It's got like an earth thing going on. It looks like the colors of the earth, and I really like the way these look. They're just such a gorgeous shoe. I mean, even in the camera visor I can see how well they come out on camera. Let's take a look at the other shoe very quickly. You got the right shoe here. I got these laced up in the green laces. I personally think the green laces don't really match the shoe at all, but they just kind of look cool. You got that blue, the same stuff on both, just the green laces. They also come with some beige laces in the box, so you get 3 different lace color options. And I really like that this shoe has no white or black. Like, you wouldn't ever think of it, but that is very hard to do. Like, just to make a shoe that's all color, is definitely a feat within itself. So hats off to JFG for that one. As far as the materials go, you wouldn't even believe how good the materials on these are. Like the toe box is the silkiest smooth suede. These are better than the Travis ones. These are better than probably even the Plum Dunks, which have really, really good suede. You can see, like, even in the camera, it's got that movement to it. It's very nappy. Then you got this material, which feels different. It's kind of like a felt corduroy color looking thing, which is also insanely soft. The baseball glove just feels very premium as well. And then the blue part is also extremely soft. This green plastic is kind of just like a TPU material. Same with the outsole, it's pretty hard, but materials are unbelievable on these. And on the side it says end cap. Not quite sure what that means, but it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so. And then the insole is also very cool. It says JFG for New Balance. Outside closed, same insole on both. It's like a sky blue cloud thing going on. And then the N is also sky blue, which I think I forgot to mention earlier. That's probably like the 6th or 7th color, maybe even 8th on the shoe. So I'm in awe at like the craftsmanship. There's not a single flaw in the shoe that I can see. Actually, I might have just found a slight one right here, but overall, these are made so much better than like most Nike and Adidas shoes that we're used to. As far as comfort goes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the first like 30 minutes of me wearing the shoe, they felt a little bit strange because I'm not used to wearing a shoe that kind of looks and feels like this one. But once I started wearing them for like a little more time, I realized these are one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. Also, I forgot to mention that on the back it says outside and it says close. So outside, close, right there. So yeah, the comfort levels are incredibly good on the shoe. And I just think overall it's an incredible shoe. Craftsmanship is on point. As far as sizing goes, these are actually size 10.5. I'm a shoe size 10. And my dad just thought that they would run big, but if you guys just go true to size, you'll be completely fine. I've even seen people say go down a half size. I would not do that if I were you, but do what you want, I guess. The box is like this cloud blue box. Size tag on the side. On top it says made for us, which is kind of like a play on words because it's made in the US, so it's made in USA and it's also made for us. It's pretty cool. And then inside you got all the many lace options. And this box is like kind of like a present. Like it's very sturdy and well made rather than like the flimsy boxes that we usually get. Like you can hear how like stiff this box is. With that being said, these dropped back in 2021. They're not gonna restock, I don't think. So if you want them, you do gotta pay for them. That is the one issue with these. They go for around $350, which is steep. But if you want another 990 V3, then you can always just get like the regular GR pair. I think these are so sick though. But yeah, that's the one downside, the cost of them. But I think if any shoe is ever worth a resale, it would be this one because it actually has very good materials. Like something like the Fragment Travis Scott lows, they were just they have bad material and they're worth $1,500. So that doesn't make any sense to me. But in this case, $350 gets you some of the most premium quality I've seen in a shoe so far. So I'd say overall it's probably worth it. with that being said, I'm going to end it here. On Foot coming out right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.